Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is specifically for those new player or the returner player who have been playing Dislyte for a long time ago and they wanted to try out Dislyte again since there's a lot of changes, a lot of new aspect, a lot of quality of life, and but it's too overwhelming for you to actually understand what is the new currency, what is the new game mode, what are the new changes in the game, and there isn't a lot of new player guides or returner player guides outside there now because most of them are outdated, right? So for this video here, it will be a long video. I'll separate into a few parts. I'll explain through what is the new thing the new players should be concerned of, what is the currency, what this currency is working for, and then what is the must known game feature as well, what are some returner specific tips, early progression path, common mistake to avoid, what is the pack, the best pack to spend in game if you are a spender. I will try to cover as many as possible while going through the game. But if I miss out something, or if you are the new player that you are still curious about specific question, you can also feel free to comment down. So I will maybe make another follow-up video to cover the part that you are curious of, right? So cause I do notice that there's an amount of new player and returner player to Dislyte currently. I have no idea, like is it like ads, or is it because of meta leading, or is it of other reason, right? But I will go through one by one. So when you start a new let's say you are a new player, right? So when you start the game, you should have all these event and feature thing. But if you are a returner player, keep note or make sure your server, please select server 7 or server 6. So how do you know that which server you are playing currently if you are a new player or returner player? You press on your profile picture, you come to setting, you come to service, and then you press change server. Then you go check out which server are you at now. Like currently this new account here is at server 7. So we currently have server 1 to server 7, and if you are a returner player, most likely you're going to be server 1 or server 2 because this is the OG server. But I won't recommend you playing back in server 1 or server 2 because server 1 and server 2, all of the players there have been playing for a very long time. So if you want to play back to the Dislyte game, and if you really want to enjoy all those free resources and also all those like the leaderboard thing, if you don't want to be so competitive and get burned out, I would personally suggest you at server 6. Server 6 should be the lowest player base among all the servers, so you have easier time for the leaderboard, and all those content should be easier for you because not too competitive for that server. Why server 6 is actually better than server 7? Because technically new server should be better, right? But because server 6, when they release, there's only just like a few weeks, then they release server 7. So server 7 is actually more competitive compared to server 6. So if you are a new player or returner player, if you really want to have a fresh start, then I will recommend you to go for server 6 or server 7, somewhere here. But you don't play at server 1 or server 2 unless you have friends there and you want to play together in a guild. Then that's another situation, right? So this account now I'm showing is at server 7. So you kind of want to make sure that as well. And then for a new player, when you start the game, after you clear story chapter 1, then here story chapter 1. When you clear chapter 1, let me see here. Alright, chapter 1 here, then you should already go through a basic tutorial, and you have all these new as per event. So I'll break through one by one what does this event does. So you have this treasure hunt event that acquires gold record and nexus crystal from this mode. But you don't have to worry that you within 30 days is all this reward is gonna expire. No, because all this reward is actually just a event to let you trace where can you get more nexus crystal and where can you get more gold record from the story mode. So after 30 days, all those resources are still in the story mode, just that this event tag will no longer show up, so you won't know where can you get more resources, right? So you can see here, like Sonic Reef, you can still get 418 nexus crystal from all those new stages, because every time you clear a new stages, you get some nexus crystal rewards, so that it will mention all the gold record and nexus crystal you are able to gain through all those basic rewards, not counting all those events as well. Then you'll be getting this event called Shimmer Liberation. So this is a reward event specifically for those new player who just clear chapter 1. you get this event that grant you one Shimmer Legendary Esper. So you get this reverb coin through this mission tab here. This mission tab, you are able to complete this without pay to win, because this function here is actually for every single player as long as you do it every day or you complete the certain event. So let's say like clear Chronos 14th floor or 16th floor, all those achievement thing. And then also this is the daily quest, so every day you are able to get one summon. So even you don't clear every all those achievement here and you just play every day for the daily reward, you are still able to complete this, because this event here is 90 day, but you only need 60 pulls to get the choice. So for more detail about this Shimmer Reverb, I'll put the link under my video description. I'll put the link for the video explanation, so you can go for that part to see what kind of Shimmer Esper is more worth for you, what Shimmer Esper should you pick, and what should you do for this event. Everything explanation of the detail, I'll put it at the other one of the video I posted before, so go for the link and go check that one out. Then for this novice support here is basically one Esper for you to pick for free, and you're able to use it. All these Esper is not limited, they can be get from summoning pool, just that they let you get one copy for free instantly, so you are able to play them. But within these three Esper here, unless you have a very you like a specific Esper, let's say you like to play Sander, then you can get Sander. But personally, I'll recommend you to get Jiangman here, Meng Po, because she will do a lot of AoE damage, and she will be one of your main DPS for the early game until you get a better DPS, AoE DPS. But she's a Sander, and Jiangman is a very good choice to pick, but personally I'll recommend you to get Jiangman. So if you want her, then you can click on select. You can also check on their skill kit first before you're selecting. But among three of them, I personally will suggest you Jiangman, because she will carry your team, have an easier life compared to Sander. Sander is also good, just that if I have to compare, I would suggest Jiangman. Then this training milestone here is just your account level. So when your account level reach until specific, let's say 35, then you're able to get all these rewards for free. And the moment you clear chapter 1, you should be getting these new player rewards. There's a bunch of free summons like Go Record, Nexus Crystal, and all those EXP mod, for example. And you'll also get one Jinchill Ripple box for free, and this box grants you one copy of Jinchill, but you have to reach your account level to 30. So this is the new player event you're able to get, and this feature event here is the event that you have to get. You're able to get the resources through paying. So Curtain Up is an event for all the free-to-play, not free-to-play, for those new players as well. So Curtain Up is an event for you to collect the keepsake, and when you collect 8 keepsake, you are able to get one copy of the Esper. But keep note, for majority of the player, I don't think you are able to get the rewards from the Curtain Up, because this event is actually pay to win event. So if you are free to play player and you don't really want to spend on the game, then you can basically skip the event and you can just go for the summon to get some extra resources. Cause you can see here they do give some extra resources like Go Record, every single resources here is benefit for you, because you need all those resources when you're in early game. Then Prize Gallery is one of the, I would consider, pretty good event, because every day you just need to click on the daily reward. You have a chance to get this lucky tag for free, and you can go gacha within here. Sometimes I do see some free-to-play player actually get these 50 resonant stones without paying at all. So it depends on your luck. Then Shopping Festa is an event for spender. So if you're a spender and you spend within this 2-week time, every amount of spend will give you a specific amount of reward, up to 300 redeem point. Alright, so this is some so feature here you can consider this is like the spending event, and event here is most of the time is the free to play event. So this is the basic new player event when you start at the game. Now I'll go through what kind of mechanic you should know in the game. So let me take you an example which is in the story mode. So within the story mode here, when you start the battle, right? So I'll basically explain what you should be noticed or curious about in the battle game. So when you start the game here, you can turn the speed, right? So up to ×3 now when I make this video, but within a few days they will add times 5. Then this is a turn-based game, right? So when you play this game, it's going to be a turn-based. And the bottom here is called the action point. You can actually click on them to switch to sequence mode or progress mode. So how do you switch this is when you come to the setting here, you go to battle setting, then you can turn on the switch AP display mode. So if you turn, this is the default. So if you are at default, when you press on it, nothing will happen. But if you go to setting, you go to battle setting, you turn on the switch AP display mode, then when you click on it, you are able to see who will be taking the next turn. So let's say the next one it will be this Esper, then this, this is the orders of the Esper. But personally, I always use the progress mode so I can see how far is it away for them to take their turn. When they reach until the right side, they are able to take their turn. Then if you don't like when you're playing the game and then let's say a cast skill, right? So sometimes they'll proc their ultimate animation, like Q will starting his animation now. So if you don't want to see the animation, you can come to setting, battle setting, and you can turn off the disable ultimate animation in combat, so it won't trigger any ultimate animation to interrupt your battle. Then this is the Esper element counter, like Inferno will counter Wind, Wind will counter Purple, Purple will counter Inferno, and Shimmer is the universal, not universal, it's an individual element for all Esper. Then you can also check out the battle guide here to understand more about the mechanic in the game. So basically here actually explain every single thing about the battle mechanic already. So you have to come to the battle guide here and at least read one time so you have a basic understanding of how the game works. Then for the combat info here, you can click to every single Esper to look at their current HP and the current AP. So the AP here is the action point, is when it reach until 100%, then they will take their action. So let's say Q here is at AP 10%, which you can see at the AP bar. Here, this is where Q currently at. So you can take a look at what kind of debuff the character having now, the enemy character, and what kind of skill they are on cooldown currently. So this is some of the basic mechanic of the game. So after understanding all this basic mechanic of the game, and when you are starting to play as a new player, what kind of rewards or what kind of the thing you should keep note, or what target you should be doing as an early game objective. So you come to the summoning pool. So most of the time we play gacha game because we like to gacha, we like to gamble in the gacha pool. So this is your new player pool. You can either get Li Ling or either get Tang Xuan. Both is good for early game, but who is better really depends on your choice. Personally, I would say Tang Xuan is better overall, but if you like Li Ling, you can go for Li Ling. So this is totally random. You can go for the 10 pool, because at the beginning they give you 10 pool for free. Then you gacha. If you get yellow, then it's a legendary, right? So so purple, oh, I'm pretty lucky. I get 3 purple here and 1 legendary. So with this 10 pool here, you cannot choose which legendary you want to go. It's either Li Ling or either Tang Xuan. So let me skip this part. Alright, so this is one of the summoning result from the beginning summon pool. So you'll notice that from the summoning here, right, there are some different special icon. Like if you see something like a square, rectangle, this is an Esper, is a character. But if you see something like this, like a mirror shape, is the weapon. So this is a weapon system with the sub character inside the pool. Keep note, the weapon here will not yoink your summoning rate as well. And then you have these weekly share, so you just share the game out. You can also click back instantly and you'll claim the 100 Nexus Crystal instantly every single week. Alright, so we can press confirm. Then after your 10 pool of the summoning, right, so basically here you should be getting a new event, but because my account have been already started like long time ago, so I won't have the beginner summon event. So let me show you what the beginner summon 11 should looks like. So this is one of the infographic guide I made long time ago. So you should be getting a newbie echo rewards, and basically the more you summon, the more rewards you're able to get, and you should be trying to aim 350 summons, and so you can get one legendary for free at 100 pool, and the other legendary for free is at 350 pool. So your newbie target should be targeting 350 summon as soon as possible before this Lucky event gone, because I think it's like 2 weeks or 1 month for this event. So you should be getting, but from our calculation, is totally doable for free to play to reach 350 pools within the event. And if you are a spender, you can reach until 700 to get a free Shimmer Legendary Esper. Alright, so if you are a returner, you should have this event. So this event will prod when you leave Dislyte for like 30 days. Then when you come back, you trigger this event, a lock-in event, reunion manual, and also reunion prayer. So I'll also break down this event for you. So you get a bunch of new freebies like a few gold records, memo chips, stamina supply pack, and also prayer coins. So for you to consume the prayer point, you will come into the reunion player. But before that, you also have this lock-in reward. So you will lock in every day if you're a returner. Okay, so only the returner can get this event. And then you get 10 prayer point, and then when you lock in, you get a lot of reward for 14 days. Okay, then we have this special offer as well, which is the pay to win packs. So it's also a very worth value if you are a returner player and you're willing to spend on Dislyte. This kind of a special offer is only for returner. All the other players won't get these special packs. Okay, then for the reunion player here, you are able to use this prayer coin token to summon. So every time you put in 10 summon, you you summon 10 Esper, and this Esper is not directly into your Esper box. This is the Esper that came out you are able to pick. So let's say I have 20 tokens, so I summon 10 times. Okay, I get another legend here, and you can see I get Nama and the other epic here. So with this event here, you don't want to get epic or you don't want to get epic or rare. You only want to pick legend, because all these summon result here, you can pick one of the outcome and instantly get that Esper for free. Only one. So if let's say Oli and Nama is not the Esper that you are looking for, then you just don't get it. Go collect more prayer coin and keep summoning until the legendary that you want appear. Okay, but keep note, you have to take the Esper within this time period, which is 20 days for this reunion prayer. Then for reunion manual, is kind of like a battle pass thing for the returner player, but the battle pass thing is only for returner player. The other player here is not able to trigger this pass. Alright, then you can complete all those missions here, you get all the rewards, and then you can buy the pass for extra prayer coin. Okay, normal way you can only get the prayer coin through lock-in event. So basically you are able to get 140 summon for free from this for this reunion prayer, and then if you upgrade it, you can also get the other things such as this one is the choice of destiny, which is when you get one legendary, it will provide you another choice for you to get when you are in the gold record summon. So all these are the rewards for a returner player. Alright, then let me go through in the currency part now. So in our Dislyte game, there's a lot of different currency and also different resources, which will kind of overwhelm you, right? But so what are the currency for? So we have a few summons, which is either called gold record pool. This is gold record pool. Then we have summon rate up pool, and we have wish selection pool. We have divinate summon pool, platinum, Shimmer record pool, elemental pool, and resonance pool. It seems a lot of things, but I'll break down because basically they are very similar. So gold record pool is your normal summoning pool. We unlike other game, they have like time limited summon pool or time limited rate up pool. We don't have such thing. We only have a one pool, which is called gold record pool. So gold record pool is your basic summoning currency in the game. You can spend Nexus Crystal, which is one of your main income for you to buy gold record, because when you can just use 200 Nexus Crystal to purchase the gold record, and that's where most of your spending of your Nexus Crystal is going to be for a beginner player. So this gold record summon here, you just need to summon everything, just spam every summon you have in the game, unlike other gacha game, you have to save like months or weeks just to wait a specific Esper rate up, then you spend everything in, right? But as a gacha addictor player, you want to gacha in game anytime, anywhere, and any situation that you like. So for Dislyte is a game that you can spend your gold record. You don't have to save your gold record, you can spend anytime, because when you summon in game, then whenever you get a legendary or whenever you get an epic Esper, then you will get a item called Wish Stone. Alright, I get a double while I'm doing showcase. Wow, this is so lucky. Right, so when you get legendary Esper, so like this one here, okay, I got an Embla. They have an animation, right? Then you wait through everything else. Let me skip this part. Alright, so when you finish the summoning, you'll see this Wish Stone pop up, right? Because every Esper, they will give you a specific amount of Wish Stone, but Divinate won't give you. So like this purple color Divinate here won't grant me Wish Stone. Meanwhile, the legendary will give me 20 Wish Stone. This one is a Divinate, so it didn't give me Wish Stone. Alright, so this is the weapon. Right, so I got one legendary here, so I gained 20 Wish Stone just now. So let's say what is the wish? Now we'll come into what is the Wish Stone for? What is this purple Wish Stone for? So you can consider this as the premium currency for you to pick any single Esper you want and summon them. So now we go to the next part, which you have the event Esper, which is the current Esper that is on rate up, and the feature Esper. So feature Esper will rotate patch to patch. So every patch they will have different 6 read up Esper. Like this is the first week, and then who will be the next week, something like this. It will show in the timestamp, or you just keep up on my video. I'll also tell you who should you get as well. So to get the specific Esper you want, you can spend 100 Wish Stone to get that Esper. Then after that, then you don't have to go through the summon. So let's say I already have a saving of 258 Wish Stone, and let's say I really like Lushang here. I can just instantly spend the Wish Stone to get that specific Esper. So that's the use for Wish Stone. So you don't have to save your gold record, but you have to save your Wish Stone, because your Wish Stone, you can specifically max any Esper you want as long as you have the amount of Wish Stone. Alright, so let's say I get Lushang now, right? And you notice that now my icon here is no longer 100, it's 70, because if you have at least one copy of that Esper, every next pull will only cost you 70 Wish Stone. So in order to max a Esper, so let's say you don't have that copy, in order to max the Esper, you only need 520 Wish Stone, then you can totally max the specific Esper out. So that's the usage of this feature read up banner. So let's say you already have Armir, then you no longer need to consume 100 here, you only need to consume 70 Wish Stone here. Then what is this Resonance Stones? Like they have the same look at Wish Stone, but why is it different color? So Resonance Stones can only consume when you are using it on a Rezo base. So you notice that like Armir, this character I don't have him before, so I need to use 100 of the purple Wish Stone. But if you have that Esper already, you can use the blue color one to help you replace some of your purple color one. So let's say if I have 10 here, I only need to use 60 of the purple and 10 of the blue, and total up 70 to summon the character. But I don't have any Rezo Stone now, so I need to use 70 of the Wish Stone, which is basically the same amount of the Wish Stone you need to get that character. So this is the usage for Wish Stone. Or if you don't want to consume your Wish Stone on this specific banner, you have this specific pool called Wish Selection Pool. So this Wish Selection Pool will reset every 3 days. This Wish Selection Pool here is a pool that you can use 100 Wish Stone to select any single Esper character in the game now, as long as they are not event limited Esper. There's a few Esper that is event limited Esper, such as Suje, such as Slon, and such as Meta Liling, and they'll be in the future, and Yamato and Momo. In the future, they'll release more event limited Esper, which means they can only get through specific event and specific time. So you can consider them as other gacha game is considered like time limited or season Esper. Like some other gacha game, they have like Christmas Esper or New Year Esper, right? But for Dislyte, they don't have those Christmas or New Year Esper, but they have those event limited Esper. They'll come back time to time, but you're not able to get currently. So as long as you have 100 Wish Stone, basically you are able to buy any single Esper in the game now. So let's say I want Chu Yao, you just select on him, you press confirm, then you consume 100 Wish Stone, and you get the character instantly for one copy. Okay, then for Divinate here is basically the weapon system. Then you need if you want to summon this Divinate here, you need a currency called Divinate Disc. This Divinate Disc can get through either you PvE content or events or pay to win packs. Alright, so you can select any single weapon in the game, including the time limited Esper one. So let's say like Suje. If you don't have Suje, please don't select Suje, because it won't you can't equip this weapon for, because this every single weapon here is specific to their own Esper only. So let's say I have the Shimmer Esper. So let's say I have Anna. If I want the Anna Divinate, just select on Anna and press confirm. All the Divinate here, no matter what kind of element you are, no matter how many copy you are, they are the same amount of spending and the same Divinate PT. So let's say you need 100 pool to guarantee her, right? So let's say halfway you feel like you're not getting Anna anymore, you can just change the Divinate halfway and they are still using the same PT system. Then we have the Platinum pool. This pool will only came out when you have this exclusive Platinum record. Is it really a good record? To be honest, this is a scam record, because it don't give you any wish stone. It only gives you a 5% chance of getting legendary Esper and 95% chance of getting Infernal Esper. So if you get it, just summon for free. But if you don't get it, you don't have to really pay money to get him. Just ignore him, because gold record have a higher value than Platinum pool. Then Shimmer record pool. Shimmer Esper is the most rarest Esper in the game compared to the other Esper here, because if we take a look here, we can see Shimmer Esper, where's the rate? Basically, Shimmer Esper have a lower rate compared to others. See, like this Esper is 0.01, meanwhile Shimmer is 0.005. So they have a lower rate compared to the others. So they have a specific pool called Shimmer Legendary Esper pool. So with this Esper pool here, it's not random. You can select which Shimmer Esper you want to summon. So let's say you want Moriyama. You just tick on Moriyama, press confirm. Then Moriyama will be guaranteed to get as long as you hit the legendary. So you can see it's a 1% chance of getting Moriyama, but once you get it, it's guaranteed to be Moriyama. It won't be the other Esper. So this is the good part of it. But Shimmer record is one of the most hardest currency to get in game, unless you are very high in the leaderboard content. So for new player, you don't have to rush for Shimmer, because Shimmer is more exclusive for end game. Then for elemental pool, you are able to get a lot of these elemental record. Basic, like what I mentioned, is an elemental pool. So you can select which kind of element you want to summon now, and the PT system is shared among everyone. So with this 100 spin, right, every single elemental here is sharing the same PT system. So let's say I already summon, let's say I summon Infernal Esper for one time, and later you'll notice that the hard PT system from 100 it will turn into 99. But this 99 is shared among every single elemental pool. So here is 99, everyone is 99 here as well. So this is the elemental pool, and last is the resonance pool. This is the pool that is a scam. It's a good pool before they release this wish stone pool, but this is a pool that most of the players don't want to actually touch it. Even though you can select, like let's say I want Emblast Rezo, I want Javid Rezo, and I want Abigail Rezo. You confirm, then whenever you spend 100 wish stone, they'll give you either one of them among these three as the Rezo Esper for you. But it's too expensive for most of the player, because you can actually wait for them to go rate up, and you can spend 70 wish stone to get their specific Rezo. Alright, so we already covered the summoning resources explanation. Then let me cover the shop as well. So among the shop here, you can buy anything you want, but most of the time for new player, maybe you can buy the EXP Mon or Starry Mon, because this is a few more resources that is more urgent for you as a new early game. And for the friendship shop here, I would recommend you to buy Stamina, as long as you send out the gift here, or you get the assist here every day. You have the friendship point, and you just need to buy stamina here. Every day you are able to buy 90 stamina from the friendship shop. Go record shop, go shop here. Sometimes when you refresh, they will also appear go records and also stamina with the go record in a go pack, a go shop. So you can always come here and check it out. It will refresh every 6 hours and see if there's any currency that you want. Then for the tournament shop here, it's not something you should be focused on at early game, but when you have the resources for this tournament shop here, your highest priority should be purchasing this legendary ability mon fragment, because this is the most one of the most resources you need, even though until you reach end game. This is the ability mon for you to level up your Esper, and then you can buy more elemental records here and also the other resources here as well. Then cube shop here, when you do the cube miracle, they will give you this currency for you to purchase item. It will refresh every 2 weeks. You should be buying all the gold record, all the elemental records, and these black and white twins ripple, and also the cameo ripple. Buy as many as possible. Then for club shop here, you can only unlock when you join a club. Basically same thing, you want to focus on all these free summon records and also this shimmer record fragment. This is the fragment for you to get the shimmer Esper. Then divinate sequence here is something you shouldn't focus at the beginning, but if you have this currency, you can actually buy stuff here like specific Espers ripple. And if you have this moral prism, you only can get this when you're at end game, because in order to get this currency, is like when you have specific Rezo 6 Esper and you still get the repeat of it, you'll get this specific currency. You can either buy Wishstone or you can either buy Shimmer Record. So this is more towards end game, so you don't have to worry that you get a lot of useless duplicate, because when you reach R6, then all those duplicate will turn into this currency for you to buy either Wishstone or you can buy Shimmer Record for Shimmer Esper. Ritual shop here is one of your main currency for you to buy gold. So as long as you keep grinding Ritual Miracle, you are able to get this coin. This coin, everything here you can buy, it will refresh every week, and this is one of your main income for you to buy gold as well. Then skin shop is the currency for you. You're able to get the currency from Point War and Beat Bout. And also knockout. Basically you can get this skin for free to play as long as you compete in the PvP content. This is a PvP content only currency, and you can buy any single skin that is in this shop here. Their skin is pretty good. You can also preview them and take a look how their skin looks like before you decide to buy. Then championship shop is something you shouldn't be focusing on as well, but if you really want to buy Momo. Alright, now let me introduce you to the home screen interface. So in home screen interface here, when you have event, here we'll have an event tab here. You can join to take a look what we have in game. Then this is the summoning pool. This is anomaly. Sometimes when anomaly is open, then this banner here, we have this anomaly. So currently when I'm making this video, there's anomaly for this meta link, then you can have the gameplay here. But it depends on your account level to unlock as well. Then Plaza is the place that you can spend. So like if you want to buy monthly cards or there's some special offer for your beginner player, then you can consider buying them. Like if you take a look at the record pack here, they'll give you the lucky tag for you to go gacha the other place for some extra resources. Then we also have some free resources here. So let's say the weekend special offer here, right? Every week they have a different packs here. Then you can claim some, like for this week they're giving out 4 flow record as long as you have the money card to claim these 2. So you're able to get some free resources here as well. It will rotate every week, so you get different free resources. Alright, so here are some other spending method. Then we go to the left side here, we have bounty, atlas, and DJ contest. So bounty here is all those tasks you can actually do. So let's say if you want this EXP mon, you can put in the required Esper and you can go press dispatch, and then after like 5 minutes you're able to collect the rewards. Like personally for me, I always aim for the stamina and memo chips one, because stamina is a very good currency in game. You need stamina to grind stuff or do the other stuff, right? So bounty is one of your main resources for stamina, and also one of the main resources for you to get some extra reward. At the bottom here you get some Nexus Crystal and also gold records. Okay, then for Atlas here, there's a few sessions, story review. So if you are a story enjoyer, cause Dislyte story is actually pretty nice, so you can go through to take a look what is the story they have. So you can reread the story. This is the unknown collection, which is the revamp story. So we have this shackled collection, which is the story before revamp. this is if you're a returner player, most probably you are going through this story, but they actually revamp it into Unknown Collection now. So this is the new story we have. So they have also event story, which is all those story that is on the event tab here. If you missed it, then you can enjoy it here again, and side story as well, and also Bond Tales, which is not unlocked at the moment. Then we have Esper Gallery, which is every single Esper. You can see every Esper in game. You can take a look what is your Rezo, what is the Divinate. As the icon here, you can take a look every single Esper in game. And if you're asking for specific question for, like, let's say in my Discord server, you can press share gallery, then it will turn into a PN, it will turn into an image. Sorry, not this one. My gallery here is to share to the world chat. So if you press save here, it will save into a picture, and then you can share the picture to the other, like, so let's say Discord or other community to us, and you can share your roster. Then for formation assist is like when you press on formation assist, you can click ask for help. So let's say you have no idea how to clear Chronos, then you can press Chronos, press confirm, then you can send it to the world chat here, and maybe some player will help you answer the formation you are asking for. Every day you can ask for 10 times. Okay, then Esper community is just some basic extra reward. When you have these 4 Esper, you are able to claim a specific reward here. There's a few combination here. And then event backtrack is the event story. If you haven't played before and you have that Esper, you are able to rejoin the event. So let's say if you have Yun Chuan already, then you can join into Yun Chuan story, and you can re-experience back the Yun Chuan story and claim the reward here. Alright, so this is the tab for the left side. And also DJ contest is one of the mini game you're able to play in game, and you're able to get a specific reward here. Like you can play the game and then you can get a reward. Alright, it refreshes every 20 hours if not mistaken. Then we take a look at trials. So if we press on trial, within the trial here, they are separate into a few parts, like excursion, adventure, and expedition. Right, so expedition is you can put up the Esper, you auto grind the content, and then you can click collect to collect the reward. Like sometimes it also come in with Nexus Crystal if you are lucky. So click on it, then you are able to get the Nexus Crystal. Every day is once. Sometimes it's Nexus Crystal, sometimes it's gold, sometimes EXP Mon. It's totally random and RNG. Then excursion here, Sonic Rift is your main income for you to grind EXP Mon, which is the EXP Mon for you to level up your Esper. So this is the main income to grind EXP. There's no other way. This is the best way. So if you have no idea what kind of Esper you should use for this content, you can always click here for formation and take a look what the other player are using to clear their specific content. So let's say if you are stuck at normal 12, right, then you can take a look what kind of Esper they are using to clear that content. So if you have that Esper, you can actually try to copy and use the Esper for the Sonic Rift. So you can also check what equipment they are using for, so you can always refer back to the formation tab here. Then other than Sonic Rift, Sonic Miracle is the one for you to grind your Ascension material to grant them extra stats and also unlock specific skill. So every day they rotate between Flow and Shimmer, and then Wind and Inferno as well. It will show you when they will be unlocked. Alright, then you can also spend gem to unlock early if you really want, but I'll recommend you save the gem and go summon Esper. So Ritual Miracle is for you to grind your equipment, which is the one and only way and also the best way for you to grind your gold, because every time you grind Ritual Miracle, other than just dropping you equipment, you can sell the equipment and you can also get Ritual Coin. So the Ritual Coin, you can go to the Ritual shop here and purchase gold, which is one of your main income for you to purchase your gold. And if you are a new player or returner player, it's normal that you can't grind until 20 level. You should actually aim for 16. 16 is where you should actually try to target for, because 17, 18, 19, 20, they are dropping the same thing, just that they increase the rate and increase the drop amount. Basically, they just make it the RNG better. But 16 and 20, they are dropping the same thing. So if you don't really want to challenge until 20, you can just stop at 16 until you're comfortable, then you can go grind for 20. Then for Subtle Fantasy is one of the main income, is a bossing content, is an end game bossing content for you to grind, to cut challenge, and then you are able to get the main income, which is the Divinate Disc. So you can check out here. This is based on the server leaderboard. That's why I recommend you to go for either server 6 or server 7, so you have an easier time for you to grind in the leaderboard. So let's say if you are a top 5% player, every week you are able to get 1000 Divinate Discs and also some Nexus Crystal and also some skin voucher as well. So if you start in a newer server, it's have an easier time for you to grind in the leaderboard, because in server 2 it's already all the old players, so it's very hard for you to compete in the leaderboard ranking. Then for Desolate Land is also an end game content for PvE. So for this part here is for you to grind the boost stone. The boost stone here is able to boost the stats of your equipment. So when you have so the basic part for you for early game or returner, you should be focusing on Sonic Reef, Sonic Miracle, and Ritual Miracle. These drop equipment, here level up, here unlock skill, and then these two are the end game for PvE content for Subtle Fantasy and Desolate Land. Then we come for Adventure. This is Cube Miracle. Cube Miracle is kind of like a roguelike game, mini game that reset to every 2 days. It's a bit fun and hard at the beginning, but when you reach until end game, this is one of the content you can actually blitz. It doesn't really matter, but this is one of the content for you to get your what's that called, the Strongstone boxes, the equipment essence, and also all this currency for you to purchase in the club shop. Like you can buy Go Record here, Inferno Records, all these Elemental Records you're able to buy through the club shop. Basically extra freebies here. Okay, this is the 4 I usually buy, and because the rest are here I already max. Alright, then Temporal Tower and Infinity Tower is one of the end game for PvE content as well. Basically it's tower content that will reset every month, so you can get extra freebies as well. So this is for early game. You should be you should have another tower called Spatial Tower. You should finish that Spatial Tower 100 floor first before you unlock this Temporal Tower. Then Calamity Tower is the Elemental Tower, which is like the other game. They have their own Elemental and they have their own tower to earn more freebies. There's a lot of rewards you are able to get through this tower, so you have a lot of reward as a new player. Like for end game player like me, I already cleared everything else, so I'm not able to get any rewards from this Calamity Tower anymore. So, and Chaos Realm is also one of the challenge for PvE content. It's just a challenge, it's a one-time thing. You can also get reward from here. Alright, so this is all for the trials, and then we come here. This is the PvP content. So Beatbout is a PvP content that uses rival runes, so you just try to grind as high as possible, and you can also get daily rewards here. Like this is one of your daily Nexus Crystal income here. But if you don't enjoy Beatbout, because Beatbout is a full auto content, you just pick the enemy that you can fight and go for, then you can go for Point War. So Point War here will give you rewards same as the Beatbout. It will give you a daily reward, but they have an additional thing is the weekly reward. So if we take a look at here, this is a weekly reward. So let's say I'm currently at Point War 24, then every week I'm able to get 2000 Nexus Crystal, which is 10 pool. But if let's say you're at Point War 16, every week you are able to get 800 Nexus Crystal. It really depends on your server base. That's why I recommend you to go server 6 or server 7. Okay, then if you feel like this 4 as a character you can't this enemy you can't win, you can always challenge this Point War Guardian. It's a guarantee win because they are very weak, and then they give you the Point War currency, but you won't get any point to increase your tier. And then the last one here is Knockout. So Knockout here is also like Beatbout, is using the rival rune content, which is not your own equipment. You grind Knockout here, you can get a one-time reward here. There's a lot of reward here, and then it's an auto content. So you just need to edit the formation, put in the Esper that you want them to auto battle, and they'll just battle it by yourself, which is one of the content that I don't really care. Then Arena here, you can request in a world chat, or you can send to a specific player to have a real-time battle. Okay, then at the top. At the bottom left, right side here, you'll see here is a Swift Space, which I call it the Dislyte OnlyFans, but it's not really OnlyFans. It's just like it's a place where the Esper will release their own daily thing, so you can know the Esper more often. You can scroll down. It's like a Twitter here. You can see what they post, and then you can give a like as well. You can also comment like what kind of comment, then after that it will reply you later. But if you scroll to the PvP side, you will see there's a the icon here is different. This is called the miracle bot. I have a video that explains this more clearly because it requires a lot of explaining. I'll put a video link at the video description. So if there's a lot of new player must watch or returner must watch link, I'll insert at the video description so you can go check it out and see what kind of new stuff or what kind of quality of life they actually change to the game. But technically this is a system that you can either play point war or either play beat bout to get the daily reward, so you can focus on specific one content instead of playing two content. Then also if you don't enjoy knockout, then you can go for this miracle challenge, which is the PvE. So if you enjoy for PvE and if you don't really enjoy for PvP, you can go for miracle challenge, and you can also, that's one of your main income to earn this shimmer record fragment. More explanation, I'll put it at the video description so you can go take a look and understand how it works. Right, then I won't be covering the Esper tab, but I'll cover the preparation tab. So preparation tab, there's a few quality of life changes here you should be knowing when you play the game. So VR Battleground is one of the places you can test out Esper. You can set like what enemy level they have, and if your Esper you want them to be max level as well. Then Divine Synthesis Pod is a very good system for you as an early game player. So you can put in your 5 highest level Esper to the category. Then you can slot in the specific slot here. So let's say this is 3 slot for legendary, 5 slot for epic and rare. They'll have the same level as them, but they won't have the ascension. So it's just an emergency function for you to have the Esper level up fast, so you don't have to level up every single Esper instantly at early game. It's a very good function for early to mid game player. Then Rival Rune Divine Synthesis is a system for you to have the Rival Rune level sync together. Rival Rune is a system for PvP that is for auto content, which is only for beat bout and knockout. Then Preparation Room is the content for you to separate your equipment gear. So personally for me, right, like when I set up the Esper equipment here, so this is I set up this Esper equipment that I equip for Donner will apply for PvP content automatically, such as Point War and Arena. So when you take a look at my Donner preparation room just now have equipment, right? But if you take a look at my Donner now, it's a totally equipment. So you can set it in a separate way, so your Donner you don't have to always switch your equipment. Like when you play PvE, then when you want to play PvP, then you have to switch equipment. You don't have to do that because preparation room you are able to preset all the Esper equipment within this function here, up to 50 Esper. Then equipment fusion is the one that when you earn this currency from event and all those in-game content, you are able to craft the specific equipment part that you want. You can just select for it, and then you can just RNG random and see what kind of equipment you get. Then Esper fusion is one of the early game to mid game player. You are able to get all these free Esper through fusion. Okay, you can just take a look how you are able to get this fusion. They'll explain in game. Then formation preset is one of the best quality of life you should actually know when you're playing Dislyte, because Dislyte here there's a lot of different content. Every single content requires different team and different Esper and different equipment setup. So they added this quality of life, which is good. So you can set up every single Esper what kind of equipment they want, and this part here you can like edit, like so let's say this one here, like Sonic Refast, this is my team. Then what is this? You can change their name here anytime you want. You can change the icon they provided as well. Then you can also change their position, or you want up and down. Then quit editing. Then they also have 3 team, which is there's some specific game mode. They requires you to have 3 team of Esper, but this is more towards end game. And we also have 6 Esper team. This is for Desolate Land. And multiple squad, this is for PvP. You can set up everything from the formation preset. Then material lab is something for end game. So when you have a specific Esper's resonance or equipment, then you can come here to set up some bonus stats. Okay, then when you have the equipment when you have the preset done, right, how are you able to apply it? So I have no idea what level you unlock this function, but when you have this function, so let's say I'm coming to Flow Runner, I press challenge, I can come to this 3 people here, click on it, then you can find the team that you actually set up. So let's say I want to apply this team, right? So I just need to press use. You instantly apply every single Esper that equipment set up here. So you don't have to manually change your Esper equipment as long as you're already set up nicely here. So let's say I take the Lushang equipment down. Let's say I take it all down, right? And then if I want to save, I can just press replace, and you can confirm it will replace the Lushang with no equipment into this preset here. Right, so this is some quality of life you should actually know, so it really makes your Dislyte gameplay more fun as well. Then other than just preset team, you can also preset equipment, Esper equipment. So you come to equipment, you press the setting at the bottom here, and then you go to preset. You see this top part here, preset, and then you can set up what kind of equipment you want to preset. So let's say I preset this is called the fastest set. I can just click on it, press confirm, you instantly apply the set that I presetted on this Esper. Or if you already make out equipment, so let's say I have this equipment, I can press setting, I press save, and then I can save into a preset here. Then it will become a preset. You can rename it. So let me show you an example. I can come here, I just slide to the left, I press delete. Okay, so let's say I save this, save as a new preset, Queen Mother 1, press confirm. Then the preset here, it will already save as a preset, so you can always use back this equipment set that you already built up. Okay, so this is a very good quality of life as well. There's a lot more quality of life in the game. I can't really cover everything else in one single video, but I think that basically this video I already cover all the basic knowledge, the resources managed in the game as well, of the explanations. If you are a new player or returner player, if you really enjoy this video of explaining all the Dislyte mechanic, feel free to comment down and let me know what kind of video or what kind of information you would like to know as a new player or a returner player. Then I might consider making a new video regarding of that specific content. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down what you guys think about it. Please hit the subscribe and hit the like button to let more new player and returner player know this video. And if you feel like anything else you have more questions, feel free to comment down here and let me know. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Jen MP, Molkut Regili, the Bluish Lane, Kemi, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalks, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Antonio Winterspoon, Marlene Williams, Uncle Chat, Eric Mendes, Ian Cragren, Riku Fred X Iris, Calamity, Jordan Alons, Rocco Stanzinons. Thank you so much for the support. And that's not all. Also special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest stand. Special thanks to Ziggy, Calamity, Agni, Pong Pong, Code Wilderness, Riku Fred, and Choni. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.